Okay, so this one is about the whole thing with Star-Lord. So everyone needs to stop being mad at him for something that's a natural human response. I have a few reasons why Marvel fans need to stop being like angry at Star-Lord because of something that it, you really don't have a right to be angry at him with. And yes, this is about Infinity War. So, one, the reasoning for doing it. The reasoning for doing it is a really big one. So you have to think before you say, "Oh, I wouldn't have done that," or "I could have just waited." Think what he went through. First, he's asked by the person he loves the most in the entire galaxy to kill her. He then does it. He shoots her and fails. So his last memory of her is trying to kill her, and he doesn't succeed. That would stick in your head forever. She then is taken away by Thanos, and he's left there thinking like, "Oh, what kind of torment or torture is the Mad Titan going to do to her?" So he's now stuck with that in his head. So now he has fear, anger, and sadness. And then Thanos comes, and he's sort of like ducked that all away because he knows he'll get her back. But then Thanos comes and reveals that she's dead. Then what goes through his head would be rage, fear, sadness, anger. Several different ways that you could respond to that. But as human nature has shown, we're aggressive. So the first thing he's going to do, and before you say, "Oh no, he could have just waited," no, that's not the way that the human mind works. The way that we work is we're selfish. We just do whatever we want. So what he would have done is he would have blocked out everything else around him. Everything else would have gone away because all he can think about is her, the fact that she's gone, and the fact that the last memory of him of her is trying to kill her. So that in mind, even Tony Stark knew that he was going to act like this. That's why Tony Stark said that he needs to calm down. Because Tony Stark could see, knowing how humans react, knowing how that situation would affect him, he knew that Peter Quill was going to do something stupid. No, I don't think that it was a good thing that what he did, but I do think that it was completely justified. So I don't think you can be mad at him for it. You can't be mad at him for it, actually. It's completely stupid to be. My other reasoning, he's not the only one who fucked up. There's many, many Marvel heroes who fucked up in that movie. Just take a look at them, all of them. So there's Doctor Strange, he didn't use the Time Stone once. There's several different ways he could have used it. Thor, he hit him in the chest instead of the head. There's the Avengers on Earth for not letting Vision sacrifice himself to destroy the stone. Yes, I get we don't want the Vision to die, but like it's either Vision dies and the stone goes with him, or they try to get it out and maybe succeed, or Vision dies and the stone goes to Thanos. So to me, the best option sounds like to just kill Vision. Obviously, that's a horrible thing to say, and obviously no one wants Vision to die, but it was the best solution for safety's sake at the time. But you also have to factor in a bunch of other stuff as well. But if you just look at the movie, every so often, there's Marvel heroes that screw up all the time. Eitri, he, instead of just letting Thanos kill him or torture him or kill everyone else, because I'm assuming he could have guessed that Thanos was going to do it anyways, could have not made the glove, or the gauntlet, sorry. There's so many different ways. Gamora could have let Nebula stay tortured, like Nebula said, or Iron Man could have not taken the Time Stone to Titan to where Thanos is. Several different ways, but people can only focus on the one obvious one, which is unfair to Peter Quill. So if you're going to be mad, if anyone wants to be mad at Peter, the only fair thing is to be mad at every other Marvel superhero who did anything wrong in this movie, and that's most of them. Most of them made a mistake at some point or another that did help Thanos in the end. And then there's one more thing where Doctor Strange said there was only 6 solutions where they win. Obviously, we know Marvel, so somehow or another in Avengers 4, they will most likely win. Meaning that Peter Quill punching Thanos in the face is one of those. Or actually, I guess it would be the only one. Strange said that there's only one way they win. So in order for the Avengers to win, Peter Quill had to have done that. So, yes, I get what I'm saying is a lot of repeated stuff that everyone says over and over again everywhere, but you got to see the point, you got to see what's fair, you got to face the facts. You have no reason to be mad at Peter Quill, or you have reason to be mad at every Avenger. So it's up to you whether or not you want to be mad at every character, or you want to sit back and enjoy the movie. And another thing about people who release theories about Avengers 4, I mean, why? Why not just wait for the movie to come out and enjoy it? I get releasing theories is fun, and I'm not saying stop theories. I'm saying stop like the spoilers, like all the set pictures and all that. I don't want to see those. No, I'm sure that there's people who agree with me. Like, you just want to sit back and enjoy the film, but because of everyone putting everything everywhere, you can't avoid it. So, well, I guess that last part of this video was kind of dumb. That probably has no impact on anyone, the 6 people who will probably watch this video. 4 of them I probably know. Anyways, so yeah, you have no right to be mad at Star-Lord. You have no reason to be mad at Star-Lord. And honestly, if you're going to be mad at him, it makes you no better than the government officials. The whole thing about Civil War is that, oh no, the Avengers, they stopped Ultron, but they did a lot of destruction in the process. Destruction we wouldn't have done. No, that's not true. The government, even if, let's say, they had a way to stop Ultron, they would have done just as much destruction. The Avengers did less than the government would have. Why? Because the government has been known to fucking blow up cities just to stop an enemy. So, I think it's 50-50 either way. That made no sense. Anyways, I'm on it right now. So the government officials were like, oh, so well now we have to control you, because if we don't, then you'll just run amok and kill everyone and do all this bad stuff. Even though the payout was way better than the government's ever done. They never looked at that. By the way, General Ross can go fuck himself. So, so they're sitting there, and they're like, all right, so Avengers, you now have to sign these accords so that we have control over you. We are like, we'll tell you when to go fight, we'll tell you when to do this. Even though you've been doing a great job of it yourself, but we can't see that because all we see is the 3 people who died. Obviously, I'm not saying 3 people died in Sokovia. I'm just using it as an example or an exaggeration. But you have to think that if you're going to be mad at Peter Quill because he did something bad in the general good that they were all trying to do, you're doing the same thing that the government did when they got the Avengers to sign the Soviet Accords. Now, actually, I guess there is no now. So that's about it. There's no reason, no right, no purpose to be mad at Star-Lord. He fucked up, I agree, but so did everyone else. So don't be mad at him because he's still a great superhero. He's better than you and I. He's also a fictitious character. So yeah, there's my reasoning, my response to why I believe that you have no right to be mad at Star-Lord, for those of you who are. I don't think any of you will watch this video anyways. So that's it. Thanks for watching.